Hello and welcome to our fourth day here in Florida of our what? Oh, because of the gum. It's our fourth day here in Florida. We're here at Epcot. Right today we'll be probably back at Hollywood Studios like we were 2 days ago.
Yay.
It's been. We had to get up at 7 a.m. to book rides on Guardians of the Galaxy. I hate that virtual queue stuff. But today is Thanksgiving, so we need to be grateful. We need to be grateful for all the things Disney does to make the guest experience even better, right, Grandpa?
Absolutely.
All of that work they do to make you have the best day
complicated as possible, so you can have more fun.
The best day ever at Disney. We need to have the best day ever.
We will. It will be a great day.
That includes getting up at 7 o'clock after you went to bed past midnight last night.
We're going to have a virtual queue, a fun pass, a walk over, a step over, a walk down.
I tried
not Yay!
Walk a mile, stand in line
that's
for 3
basically
hours.
been all day today. But hopefully we'll be able to ride more today than we have the first 2 days. Yesterday was a nice break from all the Disney Universal crowds and all that. It was a nice break. You know, we actually got to ride stuff. In fact, we rode the same amount of stuff yesterday that we rode in Monday and Tuesday. So Universal and the first day of Disney combined. So, yeah. Anyway, it should be a fun day. Today is Thanksgiving. We're trying to find Disney Thanksgiving dinner, or lunch, or snack, or because it's so full. So yeah, hopefully.
Look at
we're here at Epcot, and it should be a fun day. Alright, we just did Mission Space. I thought it was a fun ride. It's like 15 minutes. It's a fairly long ride. And it's just like dated. It's just kind of old. Like some of the ride technology is dated. Also, it's not very smooth. I don't know, but it was like really like thud. Like you were just like shaking. It was really weird. But it was a fun ride. I definitely like it. If it has a short wait, I recommend it, but it's not worth that much, so yeah.
I am still trying to comprehend you, Terran. In just 4 billion years,
with 3 suns, our land-based habitats are capable of producing immense quantities and varieties of fresh food to feed our diverse population.
Alright, we just did Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. It is a great ride. It is just barely out of my top 10. I do think it is a little better than Hagrid's. Very fun ride overall. McGilly, what did you think of Guardians?
That was good.
This way. What do you think of Guardians?
Good.
You thought it was good?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you think of Guardians?
It was great. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun, yeah.
I forget what I said when we got off. It's been a while.
It is like a more modern Space Mountain, I feel like. It reminded me a lot of Space Mountain. Because you're going through space.
I like the spinning part, even though I don't feel like it was spinning. It was more of it moves you to the side gently, and it was smooth.
Yeah, it was more like
I appreciate that it was very smooth. But it was a super fun ride.
It was very fun. I like that a little better than Hagrid's.
Very cool.
I like that a little better than Hagrid's because of the it just keeps going. Hagrid's, it just starts and stops, starts and stops, starts and stops. So I like that it just kept going. And it just didn't stop. Like it just keeps, after it launches the first time, it just keeps going. And it is just so long. It just lasts forever. I thought it was a really fun ride. Yeah, I actually thought it was really good. I rode in the very front row. I got some nice airtime on some of the little hills and some of the turns. I thought it was pretty good, super smooth, brand new. Getting on it is a pain. It's just, we would have been able to get a second ride with the quick queue or the fast pass, whatever it's called now, lightning lanes. That stuff is a mess. It's terrible, but the ride itself is really good. I can't wait until we can just wait in line for it and can ride it like a normal person But overall, I thought it was very fun, and I would highly recommend Guardians of the Galaxy. It's definitely a really good ride.
Why are we going this way?
All right, soaring around the world. I like that ride. It's just a little dated, I feel like. It's like,
Where are we going?
Yeah, it needs an updating.
it does, yeah. It needs an update, right?
It needs to be updated. Yep.
It's
good, but
it's a little dated.
it needs some new scenery.
Yeah, it's a fun ride, but I feel like it's not up to the Disney standard. When you think of Disney now, you expect something more of like Guardians of the Galaxy, which you just rode, or Rise of Resistance, or Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which is really immersive, right? And with that, you just don't necessarily get it. With the new, all those rides I just mentioned have those new systems and all of that. And this ride is it just lifts you up, and then it's just a big screen. Like, it's not very, like, idea. It's like, it would have been cool at like a Six Flags park maybe, but not really something that I expect from like Disney. It's a fun ride, definitely, but it's just a little, it's just like, it doesn't fit in here at a Disney park. McKaylee, what do you think of Soarin'?
Oh, that's the thing.
Good as always.
What do you think of Soarin'?
I love it as always.
It's a good ride. It's just, it needs a little bit of an update, I feel like. All right, we just did Test Track. I really like that ride. It has a lot of sentimental value to me. It's been like my favorite ride for so long. I mean, it was my favorite Disney ride until this trip, really. I mean, it's just had so much sentimental value to me. So it pains me to say this, but it's kind of a boring ride, honestly.
It is not boring.
It is a little boring. As someone who's ridden so many of like some of the best rides in the world now, it's weird coming back to this. I think my expectations were set a little higher just because I had always had it I'd always had them so high because I'd always loved the ride so much. So I still have it still has a lot of sentimental meaning to me. So it's still one of my favorite rides just because of that. And it is a fun ride. I mean, I enjoy it. I mean, we went twice, but it was a little underwhelming. Overall, I like Test Track. What do you think, Mom?
Super fun ride. Always a good time. I do wonder how fast we went. I kept asking
it's
that.
60, like 64, I think.
It's so fun.
The Test Track is pretty fun. Now we're gonna go ahead and head over to Hollywood Studios and go get our lightning lanes for the Rocket Roller Coaster. So, yeah.
Yay!
Hey, welcome to Canada. Welcome to Canada. Hey, welcome to Canada.
We're in Canada again.
So does
We're in Canada.
that boat go through here?
It's pretty cool, actually. I haven't been back here.
Opening.
I've been like on that side, but I haven't been on this side. This is actually pretty cool.
I don't know what it is.
Look, now we're in England.
We went from Canada to England.
Just like
How do you do
Just
that?
like that. That's pretty quick. Yeah, Canada's like right over there.
In like,
Ooh,
no guys,
this is pretty cool.
In like 20 steps. In like 20 steps, we went from Canada to England, which I think is
Yeah.
impossible. Well, unless you're on a plane and only walk like not far at all. Why is the camera so close?
Like your seat is right next to the door. Wow, this is actually pretty cool. Like I've only been to the Mexico section over there, and then I went to the Norway one once, but yeah, over this side's actually even cooler. I like this. Wow, this is pretty cool. Hi, Mom. Look, we're in a telephone booth.
In a
Look.
telephone booth. It actually works.
It actually works too. Like you can
No, no,
actually.
no, no.
I'm not gonna dial it, but you can actually look. It actually works.
There's actually like no.
It's actually pretty cool. What do you think? I'm trying to get out. This is pretty cool. Yeah. I want to get out of here. It's hot. Wow, look at this.
Nice little ride.
Cool.
And we are going fast, like we thought.
Yeah, we are. We are
super
Look at how
fast.
fast we're
Because
flying
you have
by.
to go a long way
Look at
and
how
they
fast we're
don't,
flying. Woo! We are going pretty fast.
they don't want you to sit up here bored for 8 hours.
Pretty cool. This is like the fastest skyride I've been
We
on.
got to get them down here
See
where they
the-
spend some money.
Spin the Tower of Terror. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's what
I've
they
only
say.
got
See
7,600
Tower
and
up there.
something steps. I'm just really
You need
slacking.
some more.
I am
I
slacking.
Yeah,
have
how many steps?
8,990
I'm at 8,000. I'm only at 8,000 steps here.
Okay.
I'm only at 8,000
Not
steps.
too
Where are you
far
at?
behind you then.
8,900.
8,944. I'm at 8. Oh, can you see that? It says 8,105. Yeah. You tired?
I'm very tired.
10,730.
But see, now we
There you
slow
go.
down because
Oh,
they
now
have
we're
to start
stopped.
out the car.
Now we're stopped.
That was quick.
We're not stopped.
Yep.
This ride does not stop.
That's true. It never
really?
stops.
It
It just
never
slows.
No, they want you to keep going so that they can, spend all your money. So you can spend all your money down there. They want you to, keep going. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Okay, wait. I figured out what's happening. This is just a turn. Okay.
You just figured that out?
I feel stupid now. I thought there was another rail that went out that way to Hollywood Studios, but
Yeah, but the only thing is, we got to ride
the
it all the
hub
way
is
down
all the way down there.
and come back.
Oh my.
That
Wait,
hub.
come back to where?
Go back.
It doesn't
Oh.
go that way.
Wait, this is really confusing. What is
Did
happening?
we get on the wrong one?
Oh.
No, there was only one.
We didn't have a choice.
So is Hollywood Studios?
Whoa.
Are you sure it goes to Hollywood Studios?
What is happening? Confusion on the sky ride.
Are you sure it goes to Hollywood Studios?
Eventually.
Tomorrow.
If Hollywood Studios is that way, there is not a sky ride that's going
There
that
is
way.
one. Look.
Over
There's
there.
the Hollywood Studios parking lot.
But where's
So what's gonna
There's
happen?
the sky ride.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, right
Oh,
over
it is
there.
right there. Okay.
So there must be like a turn or something. I don't know what this is
But they
like, so
didn't
I feel
ask
bad.
us where
If
we
you're
were
when you're
going.
watching this and you know what all this is like, I already apologize. I'm just
She didn't ask us where we wanted
okay.
to go,
That's
right,
really
Kaylee?
okay. That's really weird.
She didn't.
Yeah, we'll
So I
we'll
guess
see once we
that's
figure
what
this whole thing out.
That's
All
what
right,
your mommy
we're
got.
transferring tracks. This is so weird. I've never been on a sky ride this complicated. Why didn't they just make like 2 different sky
Come on,
rides?
Chase, it's Disney.
Yeah, they can't make anything simple. Come on, I guess this is actually helpful to us though. But yeah, Grandpa, how's your nav going?
Standing up and
Oh, I hadn't started yet. I'm working on it.
Don't worry, I think they'll be good by the time we finally get out of here. We have 40 minutes to make it to our reservation. Oh, now they're opening the doors again.
Use your
I need a
backpack.
pillow about this height right here.
You can't use your backpack. It's
So
not
if
comfy.
you, well, I can't hold it up there.
Yeah,
While
Grandma,
Molly's taking a
he's
nap.
trying to
Now, if you
sleep.
scoot down more, I can scoot down where I can.
Would you like for me just to exit?
Oh, here we go
No,
again.
I think you're
Oh,
okay.
we're taking off.
Oh, that's not comfortable at all.
I can
Honestly, that's more of a takeoff than Soren does. Like, seriously. Yeah, that's more of a takeoff than Soren.
Can
Oh, it's so pretty.
Oh, you want to vlog now? Okay, Michaela, you vlog now.
It's like hot down
Where's
here.
that Tahitian village? Remember when we did
What am I supposed to do?
Polynesian.
What are you gonna vlog about?
Okay, bye. Everywhere.
Oh, you get more views at Epcot and Grandpa. But
Okay, bye.
do that again. Yeah, I'm gonna make that the thumbnail.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting cold.
I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that. This is really.
Oh, then
This is not
cute.
what I was expecting. Oh wow, that is actually. It would be nice if they could get rid of the screen so I could actually video.
Floridian Resort, I think.
No, it's
Was that the Polynesian?
no the
then?
Floridian. No, the
No,
Polynesian. Those are both by Magic
Those are
Kingdom, guys.
Riviera.
You guys are both wrong.
That was the Riviera.
Resort.
Well, then I don't
We
This
don't know what
is-
this is.
Pretty cool.
A resort.
Oh, we're going
It's
back
so
down,
cute.
and then we're gonna have to get off to Hollywood Studios.
It looks like one of
This
those
is really
hotels or
weird.
something that don't clean your sheets.
More views.
They don't clean your sheets.
I don't
I
know.
wonder what hotel that is over there.
It's really
I
dirty.
know, like, gee, there's so many. Like, how do people buy?
Like
Like,
those motels.
how many?
Bye.
Like, Disney gets so many people that they can actually
It looks like one of those
afford to
Hey,
have this many
Chase.
resorts.
Wait, it says something.
walk
but I
another
can't read it.
Diving into the.
Oh yeah, we're gonna dive into the station now.
Hopefully
Ready?
we go down as fast as
And the
we
big drop.
Oh no, we're going down faster than we did a while ago.
Isn't this
Yeah,
terrifying?
when we come up close to it.
flying into it.
That was interesting. There's 3 stations everywhere. This is so weird. I've never been on such a complex sky ride. This is so weird. Like, what is this? Disney. Yeah, here's that hub I was talking about that I thought was the hub 2 stations ago. But that's not, we're not gonna talk about that. This is the hub, right? I was right about it. Yeah. This is so complex. Like, why? It doesn't need to be this complex. It's so weird.
What are their names on the back of this car? The little green people.
I don't. The aliens in Toy Story. I don't know.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Big giant view.
I don't know if you can see that, but I like that little nod that they put to Paradise Pier right there at California's Great America. I like that. All right, rock and roller coaster. I thought it was okay. Oh yeah, it is not everywhere. I don't know if you can see that. It's snow. So rock and roller coaster. I thought it was meh. It's not a smooth ride, so don't go in expecting that. It's old Vekoma.
They told us, like, when we were waiting, there was a guy that said in front of us, like, with a little boy, and he's like, oh, this is smoother than Guardians of the Galaxy.
I know, I was like, Mom, that is not possible, and I was right. It was not smoother than Guardians of the Galaxy. It is not a smooth ride at all. It was shaky. I did not hit my head at all though, because this is genius. They have the headrests that are curved, so your head sits back in the headrest so far that it's not gonna shake. As you hold your head back, it's not gonna shake. So that was actually really genius. The rest of the train is terrible, and also really weird. They did not check our restraint. They just made sure we pulled on it, and then they did not give us a place to put our bags. So if you had a backpack, you had to bring it on the ride, which is, for a ride that has inversions, 3 of them, that's kind of weird. So yeah, that's a little weird, but yeah, overall, I mean, it's okay. It wasn't bad. I mean, it was fun, but it was a little boring, I feel like. What did you think of Rock and Roller Coaster?
I loved it. I'm shocked that I loved it. I was kind of afraid it was going to be rough based on what people were saying.
You think it was smooth?
I thought it was fairly smooth, and I loved it.
I mean, it wasn't too bad. I've done way worse. I mean, I kind of enjoyed it, but the lateral G's on that, and there's no way that thing pulls 5 G's. There was no way we pulled 5 G's on there. I mean, it was intense, yes, but also the banking on some of those turns. I felt like after the sea serpent roll, it just didn't do anything. It was just kind of like turns.
Crazy.
And then it was the brake run, and it did a corkscrew, which I was terrified because corkscrews are usually rough. Even on the smoothest rides, they're usually rough.
Awesome.
It is not awesome, but it is good. Guardians of the Galaxy is definitely way better than that.
Shout out to Juliet. I understand why this is your favorite.
Guardians of the Galaxy is definitely better. Right?
They're both great. I don't know.
Guardians of the Galaxy is like a top 10 ride for me.
It was good. That was
really good.
But Guardians of the Galaxy is smooth.
Overall, Rock and Roller Coaster, I think we can all agree it's an okay ride, except for you. But
what?
I think we can all agree that it's an okay ride. So yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and do Toy Story Midway Mania.
Ride.
Hey, look, that's where we had dinner last night at Mickey and Minnie's Railway.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We did have dinner there the other night. Catering to the Hollywood, whatever, the ABC Cafe, whatever it was called. Yeah. You're right.
Disney's
Look, there's Epcot.
and Disney's Art of Animation Resort.
Grandma, look at the camera. Yeah, look right in the light.
Now wave goodbye to your adoring fans below. Bye.
What'd you say?
There's Epcot.
Bye.
The ball.
Oh, am I like supposed to like, bye-bye, fans.
Bye.
Bye, friends. So, I don't know if you can see it because of the glare. It's so pretty with the colors. We'll get closer to Epcot.
Yeah, bye-bye, Hollywood Studios. You were great, you know? This is actually a really good park.
Hopefully I'll be
No.
You don't do it again.
My dad pretended he was going to take a nap in the corner earlier.
You want to do the bye-bye?
Bye-bye, Disney World. It was a great time. We never had to stand in any line. It was great.
And you know my favorite part was how simple it was. It was so simple. We definitely did not have to wake up at 7 a.m. to be able to book a ride on Guardians of the Galaxy.
I know, we had to wake up
the
at
Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico.
You didn't have to.
like 10.
For
He
you.
was just joking on his...
Yeah, that was...
I actually
Bye-bye,
woke up.
Hollywood Studios.
I woke up
You were a lot of fun.
and chased it.
You really are. You might be my favorite Disney park, Hollywood Studios, which isn't saying much, honestly. All right, and that will close off our day here at Disney World. We did Epcot and we did Hollywood Studios today, but it will also close out the entire trip, which is really sad. The first 2 days were definitely a lot rougher days. You know, it was a little bit rougher, but once after, you know, today in Busch Gardens now, it has really become the trip that I almost basically imagined it to be. And the past 2 days especially were really fun. The whole trip was great, but it was definitely those last 2 days. Those are like today and yesterday, they were really good. Like, today's almost a redemption visit for Disney, but I still have a lot of complaints. That has to do with even if it wasn't busy at all. Like, it's just, some of the stuff here is just quite ridiculous, but yeah. I thought a lot of the rides were fun, so we closed off our day with Toy Story Mania, or Toy Story, yeah, it's Toy Story Mania. I thought it was fun. What did you think of Toy Story Mania?
Yeah, it was okay. It was okay.
It was a fun ride. It was definitely one of my favorite shooting dark rides out there, but I really liked that ride. And then we did Star Tours. That was a fun ride. We've done it before. I wasn't exactly sure what it was. I like that. That's a fun ride. Overall, I think it was just a great trip overall. I mean, thank you, Grandma and Grandpa, for bringing me here. I really do.
So welcome.
I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
Yes, indeed.
But overall, I thought it was really good. What did you think of the trip? What did you think of the trip?
Good.
Okay.
You have the car key.
So, okay, talk about the trip.
It was really fun. I'm sorry this is our last day, but I'm really excited because we get to go home and see our uncle.
Yeah, so I thought it was fun. I'm really happy that it was a really good trip overall. So yeah, I basically repeated myself, so I'm just gonna finish this off now. I'll be doing reviews of all this so I can dig in deeper of everything that actually happened, because I'm just thinking off the top of my head right now, so it's just a lot of like skipping. But overall, I thought it was really fun. So with that said, I would like for you to please like, comment, subscribe to this video, because that would really help me out and I'd really appreciate that. And to you, please make sure to have a thrilling rest of your day. I'll see you next time. And what are you gonna do now?
Peace out. And that's where
That wasn't enough, dude. Do something big now. Big, grand. No, you gotta say something. Go.
Goodbye!